This is one of our favorite times to be in front of council, is our annual Department Awards program. We look forward to this every year. One of the reasons is we get to share just what some of our employees do during the previous year with everybody in attendance. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to start off with a badge pinning ceremony. Normally we do a badge pinning ceremony for a new officer that is going to be sworn in. This ceremony happens to be for our chaplain, our police chaplain, Terry Harding. Chaplain Harding has been a chaplain with our department for a while, but he's never really had a dress uniform, and we've never really had an official badge for him. So this is to commemorate not only the uniform and the badge, but his service as well. So if I can have Chaplain Harding come down to the floor, please. For those of you that don't know Chaplain Harding, I have a little bit of background information for you that might not be familiar with him. Terry attended and graduated from Garfield High School, which is located in Hamilton, Ohio. He gave me $5 not to tell you the year. I'm still waiting for the $5. He also attended The Ohio State University. He also worked at the Ohio State University Hospital, where he performed such functions as a research associate and EKG technician. Terry's been married to his wife Jackie for over 38 years, and the Hardings have resided in Miami Township for the last 35 years. Some of Terry's accolades and accomplishments include he received the Golden Rule Award from J.C. Penney for his work on kids programs. From the C.F. Holliday Elementary School, they had Terry Harding Day to honor his volunteer work. He was the recipient of Living the Dream Award by the Ohio Dr. Martin Luther King Holiday Commission for service for interracial cooperation in education. Chaplain Harding has received numerous mayor's awards for volunteer service from the West Carrollton mayor when it was Maxine Gilman. In 2018, Terry became a certified police chaplain through the International Conference of Police Chaplains. In 2020, Terry was certified through the Billy Graham Police Chaplain Program. Terry's also a member of the Montgomery County Critical Incident Stress Management Team, and he is a mentor for Teen Challenge Cincinnati. A lot of stuff. Terry and Jackie have 3 sons and 1 daughter, and he has served as an elder in his church for over 25 years. The first exposure to our police department was when he met with other members of our department as part of a discussion group. Terry and his daughter both attended and graduated from our Citizens Police Academy in 2008. A little bit about Jackie, Terry's wife. Jackie began her career approximately 30 years ago as the only HR director for a local engineering company. At the time of her recent retirement, the organization had transformed itself into an international company with hundreds of employees. Jackie also attended and recently graduated from our Citizens Police Academy. At this time, Chaplain Harding will be taking part in our badge pinning ceremony, and he's chosen his wife, Jackie, to share in this occasion with him. So if we can have Jackie come down to the floor. Also present tonight are many family members, friends, and department personnel who are demonstrating their support for Chaplain Harding. The badge that Chaplain Harding will wear, although slightly different in appearance from an officer's badge, holds a very similar meaning. Badges date back to medieval times when knights wore a coat of arms, our modern-day version of a badge, representing their allegiances and loyalties. A badge is perhaps the most visible and recognizable symbol of policing around the world. It is viewed by many as a sign of authority, sacrifice, and service. Our badge is more than a piece of metal or embroidered fabric that is pinned or sewn to our uniform. In the same way that our patch represents our character, our badge is more than a distinction of our authority. Our badge represents our resolve and our purpose. By placing our badge on his uniform, Chaplain Harding is announcing and demonstrating his unwavering commitment to our department, as well as his dedication to our citizens and the pride that he has in the law enforcement profession. The badge that Chaplain Harding is receiving has never been worn by anybody else. As a matter of fact, the badge is still wrapped in plastic and has never been touched by anyone else. At this time, I'm going to have Jackie, his wife, cut open the packaging and hold on to the badge. At this time, we would like to invite any of Terry's family members and friends that would like to come down to the floor to touch the badge before it is pinned to his uniform. There's always one. Through the handling of this badge, Terry will know his family and friends have placed a little piece of themselves on it, and he will always carry his friends and loved ones with him wherever he goes. To that end, this ceremony represents the extreme importance that others, especially family and friends, have in the life and career of a law enforcement professional. Those relationships will be paramount to Terry's success and well-being. This ceremony also commemorates the fact that Terry has become a part of another family, our law enforcement family. This family is comprised of not only the members of our department, but all who serve or who have served in our profession. Through the pinning of this badge, Terry will always know that no matter where he goes or what he does, he will never be alone. Our entire law enforcement community, his family, and his friends will always be with him to offer their support and their strength. Congratulations, Chaplain Harding.
I want to thank everyone here. It's not only an honor, but it's a great privilege to be able to be recognized for something that comes so naturally, and to be a part of the West Carrollton Police Department family and West Carrollton community has always been an honor of mine. From the time my kids were very small and we had moved into the area because it was recommended to us by someone that had recruited my wife. And I had said that I had always wanted to make an impact as a member of the community, not expecting anything this grandiose, but just to be a part of this community has really been an honor for me and my family as well. And I thank you all. God bless you all.
So the first award we're going to present is our Citizen Recognition Award. Our Citizen Recognition Award is given to any private citizen or organization in recognition of actions or achievements that have directly benefited the department any of its members, or the community in exceptional manner. The department is pleased and honored to present our Citizen Recognition Award to Pat Roller. If I can have Pat come down to the floor, please. A little bit about Pat and why she's getting the award. Pat is very well known throughout the law enforcement community in this area, as well as around Indianapolis, Indiana. Back in 1989, Pat was living in the Indianapolis area and decided that she wanted to do something meaningful for members of law enforcement and other first responders. Pat knew that cops like to eat, so she decided that the way she wanted to give back to her community was to feed local police officers. So she did. Next 10 years, Pat fed hundreds, more like thousands of police officers that lived in the Indianapolis area. In 1999, Pat moved from Indy to Miamisburg and decided that she wanted to continue the tradition. At one time or another, Pat has traveled around to every department in the area, bringing food or inviting them to her home for a meal, or both, usually both. The support that Pat has shown to the law enforcement community is evident by the shirt she usually wears that says something about hugging a police officer. I was surprised she didn't wear it tonight. Several years ago, Pat broadened her reach and generosity and opened the meals up to all first responders. It's not uncommon to see police cruisers, fire trucks, ambulances, personal vehicles parked in front of Pat's house when she provides one of her meals. Like I said, Pat knows that cops, as well as firefighters, like to eat. But what she doesn't realize is the tremendous impact that she's had on the members of our first responder community, especially those of us in law enforcement. So, in keeping with the finest tradition of the West Carroll Police Department, this Citizen Recognition Award is proudly presented to Pat Roller. Next award is our 2022 Perfect Attendance. And if I can have Detective Scott Lawson and Administrative Assistant Teresa Attell come down to the floor, please. So perfect attendance, what can you say about perfect attendance? Perfect attendance. It's quite an accomplishment for any of our department members to achieve the goal of not missing one day of work over the course of a year. It takes a great deal of dedication to the organization as well as a strong level of commitment to the mission that each member is trying to accomplish. In 2022, we had 2 employees achieve that goal of perfect attendance: Detective Scott Lawson, Administrative Assistant Teresa Attell. Please help me congratulate them both. Okay, and our last award is the 2022 Employee of the Year Award. The Employee of the Year Award is given to an employee for a single act or a combination of acts that their fellow employees believe deserves recognition. The Employee of the Year for 2022 is Officer Zachary Taylor. So here's some background information about Officer Taylor. Officer Taylor is a West Carroll graduate, if you didn't know. He attended Mount St. Joseph University, where he played football, and graduated with a bachelor's degree in both forensics and victim studies. He graduated cum laude, which is pretty good, I hear. So after college, he attended Greene County Career Center Police Academy and certified as a police officer through the state of Ohio. He came to our department in February of 2021. Officer Taylor was nominated by his shift supervisor, Sergeant Alex Flynn. Some of the words that Sergeant Flynn used to describe Officer Taylor, I cannot repeat here. but the ones I can say, referring to his 2-year tenure, he said, "Taylor has made tremendous and rapid progress. He's a valuable asset, coachable, team player, positive person, infectious personality, and goes the extra mile. His positive presence is felt in every room he enters, and you can hear it in his voice too, especially when he gets excited telling a story or continually rips his extra-large hands through medium-sized latex gloves." You know you can stop that. Zach is a top-tier performer in our measurable statistics. In 2022, he was number 1 in total reports. He was number 4 in overtime hours worked. He was number 4 in criminal charges, and he's among the leaders in OVI arrests. So Sergeant Flynn cited about a dozen different cases that Officer Taylor worked on that he felt deserved recognition for this award. I'm going to mention about 3 of them. And I think once you hear each case, you'll understand why he was nominated and why he's receiving this award. So Zach was working on a hit-skip accident. The vehicle that he was investigating had no visible registration. Zach must have viewed hundreds of cars through our flock camera system matching the basic vehicle description. No registration, but looking at car after car after car after car. So finally, he saw a car that he thought might match the description, so he went to the possible suspect vehicle's address and interviewed somebody that actually was associated with the driver. So he came up with some additional information, monitored the flock cameras again, saw the vehicle that pulled into a hotel in Miamisburg, went out to the hotel, conducted an interview, obtained a confession, and issued a citation. It's an awful lot of work on a hit-skip accident. Number 2, theft of a leaf blower. Month-long investigation. When I read that, I thought, what, taking them a month to investigate a leaf blower? Okay. Month-long investigation. But he spent a month investigating the theft of a leaf blower because he knew it was important to somebody. He did not give up. Again, he used our flock camera system. He located a suspect vehicle that was associated with the theft. The registered owner was not involved in the theft, but he did obtain some names of people that might be involved. 2 names, located both suspects. Those suspects had warrants for their arrest, and they also confessed to the theft of the leaf blower. Month-long investigation. The third case is a felony theft from a business. We had a suspect that entered a business when the business was open but not open for business. The doors were unlocked, people were inside the business, but the business was not open for routine business. Suspect entered and stole a large sum of money from the safe, large sum of money. Through some photos that Zach acquired of the suspect, he started working with other detectives in the area. Again, this is all on his own. He's working with other detectives in the area who happen to be investigating the same suspect. This suspect was wanted in multiple counties, committing multiple thefts of similar nature, walking into an open business, taking money, taking whatever he could, and then leaving. So Zach determined that the suspect is probably living in Fort Wayne, Indiana, through some investigation. He coordinated with Fort Wayne detectives. They arrested the suspect, and the suspect turned out to be a career criminal. That's what he does for a living, as he steals. And through Zach's hard work and investigative prowess, he was able to locate the suspect and bring him into custody. So those are just three examples of the dozen cases that were cited, and that just gives you just a little bit of a glimpse into the tenacity that Officer Taylor exhibits and the dedication that he has to the community, his fellow officers, and the profession. So for those reasons, in keeping with the finest tradition of the West Carrollton Police Department, the 2022 Employee of the Year Award is hereby presented to Officer Zachary Taylor for conducting himself such a manner as would be considered above and beyond the call of duty.
To all the recipients tonight that have received recognition, I just wanted to say thank you to all of you. And Chaplain, I'm glad to have you in West Carroll. Thank you. Comments?
Yeah, I want to congratulate all the police department recipients, Pat, for all what you do for the department. Chaplain Harding, glad to have you in the community. I hope you feel the love from this department. Very emotional night for people. The stories we get to hear about the people and what they contribute to our community. Glad you're here. And this young man on the end has got to be your son. Because you have to take a double take. I thought you changed clothes. Welcome, everyone. And police department, don't laugh about the leaf blower. The guys recovered a Mantis mini tiller of mine. Didn't even know it wasn't reported stolen yet. I didn't know it was stolen, but they saw where it probably didn't belong and brought it back to the police station. So I was so thrilled when I reported it stolen and say, we got that. So thank you, everyone.
I want to say thank you to everyone, and congratulations to everyone that got awards tonight. Pat, if you ever open up meals to other people, I would like to come. I would like to be invited. And Officer Taylor, thanks.
Can bring you to the next.
Okay, I would like that. Officer Taylor, thanks for getting my leaf blower back to me. I really appreciate that. And Chaplain Harding, your work, not only as a service to West Carrollton, your family, being a good husband and father. I recognize some of your family members from West Carrollton basketball. So you are doing more than just for the people in your own family, but for this community, and thank you so much. And I know that going out with the police is putting yourself in danger as well to do that, so we recognize that. Thank you.
I would just like to say congratulations to all the award winners today as well. And I'd just like to say to Chaplain Harding, when Chief started listing all of the things that you do, people do not realize the value of a person's time. The seconds, minutes, hours, days that you've spent helping people and lives that you've touched that you may not know that you've touched in the different jobs and things that you've done is immeasurable. So I just want to say a special thank you to you for all that you have contributed to the lives of people that you may not even know that you have touched, and the ones who you know that you have. Thank you for that. That's priceless.
Yeah, Terry, I've known your family for quite some time. Always liked seeing your smiling face. You've always brought up, wherever you're at, it was always, your charisma was great. You have a great family. So you look great in the uniform. So keep it up. Congratulations to those that had the perfect attendance. That's hard to do. And Chief, if you don't get him a golden leaf blower when he retires, please let me, I will. And congratulations.
I'd like to congratulate everybody. Certainly, we're always proud of all of our employees, but to come forward to work endlessly like our award winners do. Terry, I've known you for a lot of years. You've helped me. You've helped the community, all of the people in the department. You and Pat both. You're a blessing to not just our department in our city, but the whole community around us. Certainly, we thank you. Can't thank you enough for everything that you do and the hours that you spend for all of us. Zach, great job, bud. That's why we hire great people, and it shows when we see these awards. Thank you all.
Well, thank you to all the
or should I say more appropriately, congratulations to all the people who achieved awards tonight. And Taylor, I know why those guys confessed when you stopped by. But and I do appreciate all you people do, but I have a really special long-time relationship with Terry. We go back to when our kids were in school, little kids, probably when you first came to the city. And Terry's done way more than the chief has told you. Super guy. Well deserved.
Well, hello, and welcome to the new Miami Valley Cable Council building. Through the wonders of modern technology, I'll be giving you a tour in just 30 seconds.
Get away! Get away! Get away!
Yeah, I can play. Yeah. See it at your own pace. The Miami Valley Cable Council. We're the new frontier. Check us out.
Take your time to take a look. Call 438-8887. That number again, 438-8887.
Think about it. Think about it.